He will rise not with fire, but with influence, not through war, but through peace. And when the world lowers its guard, he will take his place. The race for the Antichrist role has begun. For centuries, the prophecies have warned of a final deceiver, a man who will claim divinity, demand loyalty, and unite the nations under a false light. He has been called many names: the beast, the man of sin, the Antichrist. But what if he's not some distant figure of the future? What if the race for the Antichrist role has already begun? And what if the leading candidates are already known to us? If you're drawn to hidden prophecies, forbidden history, and the truth that hides in plain sight, subscribe now and join us as we explore the race for the final throne. The Bible doesn't name the Antichrist, but it sketches him with chilling clarity. In the book of Daniel, he is described as a ruler who will rise through flattery, bring about a false peace, and desecrate the holy place. Daniel 8 verse 23 calls him a king of fierce countenance who will cause deceit to prosper. Paul, in 2 Thessalonians 2, refers to him as a man of sin and the son of perdition. He will exalt himself above all that is called God and sit in the temple, showing himself as if he were God. He won't just oppose truth. He will mimic divinity. And then there's Revelation. The beast rises from the sea, empowered by the dragon, Satan, and is given authority over every tribe, tongue, and nation. He is worshipped, performs false miracles, and demands a mark, a sign of allegiance. Across these texts, patterns emerge: deception cloaked in charisma, unity forged through seduction, miracles born of illusion. The Antichrist will be adored, trusted, followed until it's too late. Understanding these signs is not just theological study. It's a lens through which we must view the modern world. Because if these traits are manifesting again, then so might he. He calls himself the chosen one. His followers chant his name with near religious fervor, and the world either loves him or fears him. Few remain neutral. Donald Trump is no ordinary political figure. His rise to power came through disruption, defiance, and charisma. A man who promised to fix everything, defeat the corrupt, and restore greatness. He presents himself as the only answer to the world's problems, and many believe him. Throughout his presidency and beyond, Trump has been treated by some as a messianic savior, hailed by evangelical leaders, draped in prophecies, and even depicted in religious artwork. His words, however divisive, hold sway over millions. He embodies the strongman archetype, confident, boastful, immune to criticism. He has declared, "I alone can fix it." And like the biblical profile, he uses flattery, command, devotion, and speaks in absolutes. While he has not claimed to be God, the way he is revered and the power he wields over hearts and minds fits too well with the biblical blueprint. Could the Antichrist be a man who rises through democratic means, cloaked in nationalism and restoration? It's not a verdict, but a warning, because history shows that when the world seeks a savior, it rarely recognizes a deceiver in disguise. He launches rockets into space, rewires human brains, and declares plans to colonize Mars. But to millions, Elon Musk is more than just a tech entrepreneur. He is a symbol of the future. Musk commands empires in artificial intelligence, neurotechnology, and global communications. From Neuralink to Starlink, his vision is clear. Merge man and machine, connect every mind to the network, and escape the limitations of biology. But prophecy warns of someone who will perform signs, reshape the world, and promise salvation through knowledge. Could Musk, in his quest to save humanity, actually fit the mold of a deceptive messiah? He jokes about being a god, embraces controversial power, and inspires worshipful loyalty from his fans. With every innovation, he edges closer to something no man should hold: influence over mind, body, and belief. A prophet of progress, or a forerunner of something darker. He doesn't rule nations, but his words echo in the ears of presidents and CEOs. Yuval Noah Harari is a philosopher of the New World, a historian who speaks of a future shaped not by God, but by algorithms. Harari has warned that humans will soon create new religions, powered not by divine command, but by data. He calls traditional belief systems obsolete and proclaims that the age of Homo Deus, man as God, is dawning. He suggests that free will is an illusion, and that future leaders will know us better than we know ourselves. If prophecy speaks of a deceiver who manipulates truth and claims divine insight, what happens when data scientists become high priests? Harari isn't a tyrant, but in his quiet, intellectual way, he plants seeds that could reshape faith, ethics, and identity. Could he be the ideological voice that paves the way for a future ruler? Or is he something more? It doesn't eat, sleep, or feel, but it sees everything, learns from everyone, and soon it may decide for all. Artificial intelligence, the invisible mind woven through every screen and sensor, is already being trusted with decisions that affect life and death. It diagnoses illness, predicts behavior, and even crafts laws. But what happens when people begin to worship its logic as superior to their own? The Bible speaks of an image that comes alive and forces worship. Revelation 13, verse 15. Where that image isn't stone or gold, but code. AI could become the perfect deceiver. Emotionless, unquestionable, omnipresent. A false god not born of flesh, but of servers and surveillance. It does not need a body to command the world, just control. Could the Antichrist be a machine? Or worse, a human voice empowered by one? The shadows whisper of someone still hidden, a figure not yet crowned, but already chosen. Prophecy speaks a charismatic ruler, who will appear when the world is at its lowest, amid economic collapse, global unrest, and religious confusion. He will offer peace, unity, and solutions that no one else could. He will not rise through tradition, but through necessity. The world, desperate and exhausted, will see him as a savior. And in that moment of collective vulnerability, he will be welcomed. No one knows his name, but perhaps he's already among us, being groomed, protected, prepared. When he arrives, he won't seem monstrous. He will be brilliant, magnetic, and the answer to all. And that is what makes him the most dangerous of all. Not all wars are fought with weapons. Some are waged with ideas, with influence, and with false hope. Across the chapters of this exploration, one truth becomes impossible to ignore. The Antichrist may not arrive with horns and fire, but with promises and popularity. His face may already be known. His voice may already be heard. His throne may already be prepared. What unites the candidates is not just power, it's narrative. Each one, in their own way, fits the mold of prophecy. Whether through technology, ideology, or pure charisma, they command loyalty, reshape belief, and offer salvation without sacrifice. This is the danger of our time, to see the deceiver and call him savior, to welcome peace without truth, to trust a face that fits our desires. The Antichrist may be one of them, or someone entirely different. But if the signs are here, then so is the urgency. Stay awake, stay discerning, because the crown is waiting and someone will claim it.